Well, hello to everyone. I wanted to just talk with you and let you know that I appreciate everyone. I appreciate all my subscribers and all you precious people stopping in and visiting with me. Um, I've had a very interesting today. I did a bit of walking early this morning, and I had a neighbor call me, and they had some oranges and they gave them to me, and that sure was nice. I went down there and picked them up, and it's just really nice to have good neighbors, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You know, Here in America, things have changed so much, and people don't really communicate with each other like they used to. I mean, we all have cell phones. We all have cell phones. And you really don't know your neighbors that well. And you certainly don't get out and talk to people like you used to. I am retired now, and I am so thankful that I am. So I am able to get out and talk with people, and I just thoroughly enjoy it. I love people. I love talking to people. I like to make them laugh. I like to make them happy. And that's just the way I am. It's what I like to do. But we have all kind of drifted apart from each other. And living here in the cities and things like that, so very, very many times we just don't seem to have time for each other. And, you know, your neighbor is an asset, actually. Uh, they are valuable, even though you may not really understand that to be true. And I've been asked by a lot of people to come and talk, and I have spoken to quite a few people. Uh, I talk to people, they're like 15 to 20 in a group at a time, and they ask me to explain to them things about being retired, and they just want me to speak of whatever's on my mind. And that's what inspired me about this video today that I am making, and I'm going to put it up to all you wonderful people and put it out there for you to consider. Friends, what has happened to friends? Great big question mark. Oh, listen, you've been so busy. You haven't had time to look up. You got out of school and you got a job and you started working and you moved on and you met that special lady, that beautiful young lady. She became your fiance. You ended up marrying her, and friends somehow drifted back into our past. Suddenly they were gone. Now, years later, perhaps you're nearing retirement, or maybe some of you are already retired like I am, and I love it. Listen, I love retirement. The Lord is blessing me and giving me happiness. I've never been so happy in all my life. Honestly, it's like a kid out of school. I mean, it's like being a kid again, where you don't have to worry about things. Everything's taken care of. Your parents took care of you. Everything was taken care of. You didn't have to go out and buy food. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do that. That's the way retirement is. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And what bothers me is that greedy corporations in the United States of America and around the world, UK, hello UK, hello all you precious people in UK. I have many subscribers, and I want to give a salute and a shout out to each and every one of you. I love you all. Hello Australia. Hello all of you wonderful people. But, you know, we all get busy, we retire, and we move on, or we get busy with our lives, and friends fall to the wayside. And then one day you look around and you say, hey, what happened? Where did everybody go? Where is everybody? Well, they're gone. You see, you have been so busy, like I was, like all of us, trying to make a living, trying to get by, trying to survive. And look at our economy nowadays. Look at the mess that we are in. I went to Walmart this morning, and I tell you what, those prices are so high, I just turned around and left. And I went to Dollar General store, and I don't even know why Dollar General has the name Dollar anymore. The only things they have for a dollar is they have some greeting cards are two for $1, and they have a lot of blank writing pads that are $1 each. That's all I can find in a Dollar General. I went to a Dollar General early this morning, and it was yesterday morning, excuse me, and I went in there to buy a dozen eggs. Did you know they wanted $4 a dozen? Well, I drove to Walmart and I bought a dozen eggs for $1.26 a dozen. And I looked at the tinned hams. I buy the Bristol tinned hams. And they wanted nearly $5 for a 1-pound tin. I got them right here. I want to show you these. These are excellent. I don't know if you've ever tried these. I always tell people about this. You talk about a survival food. Friend, if you like making sandwiches for you and your family, I highly recommend this. This is a whole pound tin, and I don't know if you can see the expiration date on that or not. I'm going to hold it up here, and I hope you can see it. But this one here goes out in 2029. But let me tell you something. Those things make excellent sandwiches, and Dollar General wanted nearly $5 for one little bitty 1 pound. Well, hey, I went to Walmart.com and I ordered them for $3.88 a can. I got 48 of them coming. It cost like $153 and something cents, I think, with tax. And you say, why are you doing that, Grandpa? Because I buy in quantity. They don't go out till 2029. A lot of people, I've read the comments. I'm reading some right now, and they say, Grandpa, these tinned hams that you buy, they're packed in so much salt that they're unhealthy. Let me tell you something. Our forefathers, the pioneers that rode across the plains in the early 1800s, fighting Indians and bad weather and horrible dust conditions of dust storms that swept through, and tumbleweeds by the hundreds of thousands. And I'm talking tumbleweeds. These things were huge, friend. Some of them as big as a man. And let me tell you something, when they come flying at you here in Texas, out in West Texas, in the town of El Paso, those tumbleweeds will knock you down. Some of those tumbleweeds are as tall as a man, and they can hit you as fast as a charging horse. That's true. I'm not trying to be funny. I just wanted to get it across to you. They use salt as a preservative. Don't be afraid of tinned hams. In America, they call them canned hams. I call them tinned hams because they are packed in a tin. A very good tin. I use this after I finish eating my ham out of it. I put cat food in it. I have a cat shelter, and I have a lot of feral kitties coming up, and I put food out for them, and I put fresh water out. But I use my tins, and I fill them up with cat food and put it out there for them. But I tell you what, our friends are gone, so many of them. I did some research on a lot of my friends, and did you know I found out they are deceased? They died in their 50s. I'm 72. Lord willing, I'll be 73 in 2024. We all get so busy. We get too busy for each other. Oh, people, it shouldn't be this way. Turn them cell phones off. Turn them off. Go out and visit with people and talk to people. Let them know you're not there to get a dollar from them, to reach in their wallet and take money out of their wallet, because there's so many people that do that nowadays. You know, there's actually people that if they can't make a buck off you, a Yankee dollar, if they can't get that from you, well, they don't have time for you. We have a lot of people moving here from New York. They've come from the Bronx. I've met several of them. And you know, if they can't con you out of a dollar, they don't want anything to do with you. Isn't that sad? But you know what? We go on anyway. We go on anyway, don't we?